Hi guys, and welcome to another video. In today's video I'm going to be showing you guys my sinking funds. So if you want to see what my sinking funds are, then keep on watching. If it's your first time here, hi, I'm Gabby and welcome to the Debt Free with Gabby channel. If you haven't already, please do consider subscribing and do check out my other channels, which is my main channel, Gabby's Happy Life, and my self-care channel called Self-Care with Gabby. And if you're coming from one of those channels, hi, welcome. I do hope you would stay. And yeah, let's get into the video. So in today's video, we're going to be stuffing some of my cash envelopes. I have them in this little self-made folder over here. Guys, stuffing cash envelopes does not have to be an expensive process. I'm sorry if you can hear background noise, guys, by the way. But stuffing cash envelopes does not have to be an expensive process. I literally made this folder myself from paper. And it's got my envelopes inside. So okay, let me show you guys. These are all of my envelopes. They are nasty looking and dirty because I had, like, look at this, they're like all dirty and nasty because I had a spill in my bag, and yeah, there was a fruit in my bag and it got all mushed up in my bag. So I'm going to show you guys what different envelopes I'm currently having. And yeah, so the first one here is MISC, which is short for miscellaneous items. So yeah, this envelope is basically for anything that might end up coming up in the month. So I have a sinking fund for that. Actually, this is not really a sinking fund, but just like a budget item, a bill item, an expense, as you can say. So yeah, I will just end up putting money into there. But yeah, I have one for cleaning products because, again, this is not really a sinking fund, but it's a bill item, but I like to save up money there. By the way, if you don't know what a sinking fund is, it is basically a known expense that you have that is coming up and you want to plan for it, so you end up saving ahead for it. So yeah, I do have a video about sinking funds up on my main channel, if you want to go check that out. I have one for clothes, so I have one for petrol, I have one for car license disc, because I know that every year my car license disc has to be renewed, so I put away $100 every month in my car license disc envelope, which means at the end of the year in November, when my license disc needs to be renewed, I have the money and I don't need to be running around in my budget looking for money to renew my car license disc. Electricity, currently I'm not paying for electricity, so this envelope is kind of not needed right now. Data or Wi-Fi. Groceries weekly, this is where I would put the groceries or just the weekly money in. Groceries, this is where I would put the whole grocery slash weekly money in, but for the whole month, and then I will take out for the week and put it into the weekly envelope. Toiletries, again, not really a sinking fund, but more like a bill item or an expense item. Emergencies, definitely a sinking fund. You do want to have an emergency fund that you save up for, which is what this is for, my emergency fund. And then I have one that says Gabby, so this is for me, my sinking fund. So if I want to save up for me and buy myself something, or I want to go to the hair salon or something like that, then I will take it from this envelope. Back to school is a very important one, guys. We all know back to school season is coming up, and it can be very hectic. So if you don't plan for it, then you know, it can be very hectic. So what I like to do is put $200 in a back to school envelope every single month, and then by the end of December you have $2,200, and that helps towards back to school season, buying books and school uniforms, etc. You can decide how much you want to put in the envelope, but that's how much I put in, or try to put in every month, or aim to put in every month. December. We all know that the December holidays are coming up, and it can be a huge expense buying presents and making food and all of those things. So if you know you want to, you always go on a December holiday or Easter holiday or whatever holiday is coming up, you want to have an envelope, a sinking fund for that, and put a $200 or $500 or $300 or whatever your budget allows into that envelope, and then yeah, you end up saving up for it. Then I have one for JP, and I have one. I'm missing an envelope. This one is my savings challenge that I started. So I started a savings challenge this year, so I'm gonna just put random amounts in here, but I'm not missing an envelope here. Here is JP and Willow's envelopes, and they're looking kind of dirty. I don't know if you can see that. And also I wrote down on the envelopes when I put in money in and stuff like that. So yeah, so those are basically my sinking funds that I have this year. I might add some as time goes along. I might be adding some more sinking funds, and I might be taking some, no, I won't be taking some away. So let's get started. I already have my list here of how much is going into my sinking funds, and so yeah, I'm gonna start off with emergency, and into my emergency fund I'm gonna be putting $400. So into my emergency envelope goes $400, and that's done. Next up, I'm gonna do JP. So into the JP envelope we're gonna be putting $100. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So there, that goes in the JP envelope. And then into the Willow envelope is also going to be $100. So I have 50, 20, that's 50 plus 50, that's 100. So into the Willow envelope also goes $100. So I've done JP, Willow, emergency. Next up I'm gonna do me. So in my envelope I'm gonna be putting a $200. In my back to school envelope I'm gonna be putting $100. So $100. And then in my December envelope I'm going to be putting $100. So mooi, het pas, nee? Ja, sit lekker.
Rek laten.
So in my December envelope I'm going to be putting $100. And then in my toiletries envelope, I'm going to be putting $200. So if ever I run out of shampoo or conditioner, a gel, deodorant, face wash, whatever, I can get it from the toiletries envelope. And then last but not least, I started a savings challenge, and I'm going to be putting $50 into my savings envelope. And that's it, guys. That is my sinking funds envelope stuffed. If you guys want to follow along my journey, you can come back next month and watch me stuff them again, and also come back at the end of the year and see how we're doing with these sinking funds. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. I look forward to seeing you guys again in the next one. Bye.